Hello friends. Welcome to my channel Anime Zone Sensei. In this video, I will show you top 10 school romance anime you never watched before. So I will appreciate you if you subscribe my channel. So let's start the video. Number 10. The Anthem of the Heart, June Naruz is a chatterbox whose life is colored by fairy tales and happy endings. However, influenced by her deep belief in those tales, she is too naive and trusting, and her words soon shatter her family's bond when she inadvertently reveals her father's affair. Naruz is scarred for life after being blamed for her parents' divorce, and her regrets soon manifest into a fairy egg, a being who seals her mouth from speaking in order to protect everyone's happy ending. Now, even in high school, Naruz's speech remains locked by the fairy egg. Even trying to speak causes her stomach to twist. Though unable to convey her thoughts through words, she is unexpectedly chosen to perform in a musical alongside three other students, Takumi Sakagami, Natsuki Nitu, and Daiki Tasaki. Naruz makes her way to the club room to reject the daunting task, but changes her mind when she overhears Sakagami's beautiful singing. Number 9. Sounds of Life. Jin Kudo, a koto maker, believes that his delinquent grandson Chika would never understand the profoundness of the traditional musical instrument. In an attempt to make up for his naivety and understand the words of his late grandfather, Chika tries to join the Tokai's high school koto club. Even though the club is in dire need of members, new club president Takizu Kurata is unwilling to easily accept Chika's application due to his bad reputation. Nonetheless, after seeing Chika's seriousness and enthusiasm, Takizu allows the problem child to join, along with koto prodigy Satoa Huzuki and three of Chika's energetic friends. Kono Oto Tamar follows the merry band of musicians as they aspire to play at the national competition. Number 8. Fuka. The story follows the life of Yu Haruna, who recently moved into Tokyo with his sisters after their father is forced to transfer overseas on work. On his way to buy dinner, while looking at his Twitter account, a high school girl suddenly crashes into him. Thinking he was taking upskirt pictures of her, the girl takes Yu's phone, breaks it, and slaps him before leaving Yu lying on the ground. As it turns out, this girl Fuka Akatsuki also goes to the school Yu is transferring to. Unlike most people, Fuka doesn't own a cell phone, she even listens to music using a CD player. Eventually these two become closer, and decide to form a band with their friends and enter the professional world of music. With Fuka around, what will now become of Yu's new life in Tokyo? Number 7. O maidens in your savage season, when they were little kids laughing and playing together, Izumi Norimoto and Kazusa Onodera were like siblings. But as their bodies matured into middle school, Kazusa began seeing him as something different. Unfortunately for her, so did the other girls. Ostracized, Kazusa had no choice but to distance herself from him going into high school. After joining the literature club, however, she finds friends that keep her mind occupied. Known throughout the school for reading aloud sex scenes in literature novels, the club's reputation has kept all teachers from accepting the task of being their advisor. During a discussion about what they would put on their bucket list, one of the girls says one thing: sex. This single word sends ripples throughout the 5 girls, as the thought of sex begins taking over their daily lives. And, after walking in on Izumi during a very private moment, Kazusa is sent into a spiral of emotion that forces her to face her true feelings for him. Now, with their hearts racing and the literature club facing immediate disbandment, the 5 girls must work hard to keep both their sanities and their club alive. Number 6. Photokano. Kazuya, a mild-mannered high school sophomore coming to the end of a very average summer break, receives a digital single-lens reflex camera as a gift. His nerdy fascination with its design soon turns to wonder when he realizes this little gadget could really give his social life a shot in the arm. Number 5. Rainbow Days. Nijiaro Days follows the colorful lives and romantic relationships of 4 high school boys: Natsuki Hashiba, a dreamer with delusions of love; Tomoya Matsunaga, a narcissistic playboy who has multiple girlfriends; Keiichi Katakura, a kinky sadist who always carries a whip; and Tsuyoshi Nao, an otaku who has a cosplaying girlfriend. When his girlfriend unceremoniously dumps him on Christmas Eve, Natsuki breaks down in tears in the middle of the street and is offered tissues by a girl in a Santa Claus suit. He instantly falls in love with this girl, Anna Kobayakawa, who fortunately attends the same school as him. Natsuki's pursuit of Anna should have been simple and uneventful, however, much to his dismay, his nosy friends constantly meddle in his relationship, as they strive to succeed in their own endeavors of love. Number 4. Boarding School Juliet. We lay our scene in the fair Dahlia Academy, where 2 countries, both alike in dignity, come together. The black doggies of the eastern nation of Tuwa and white cats of the Principality of West have a long-standing feud. Romeo Inuzuka and Juliet Persia, leaders of their respective dorms, seem to be bitter enemies. In reality, however, Romeo and Juliet are hopelessly in love, but revealing their relationship would call upon the ire of all their comrades. They hide their love to maintain peace, but a clandestine relationship means they miss out on many of the activities couples get to do. As they grow closer together, Romeo and Juliet must come to terms with the fact that keeping their relationship a secret may prove to be impossible. Number 3. True Tears. Shinichiro Nakagami was living the life other boys from his grade could only dream of, staying under the same roof as prodigal student Hiromi Yuasa. However, the bright and cheerful Hiromi has been depressed and cold at home ever since her mother passed away. While he is the subject of the ignorant jealousy of his peers, rumors begin to spread when Shinichiro meets Noai Tsurugi, a girl known for cursing classmates, curses which always end up becoming reality. No curses Shinichiro as well, but 2 pits are created when you curse someone, and her curse on Shinichiro comes back to bite her in the form of a raccoon to her beloved chicken, Regamaru. Despite this, she does not shed a single tear. No had her tears stolen. For No to be able to cry again, she would need the tears of another, and Shinichiro knows a person whose tears he wants to take away. Number 2. 3D Girlfriend. For Hikari Tutsui, life within the 2-dimensional realm is much simpler. Socially inept and awkward, he immerses himself in video games and anime, only to be relentlessly ridiculed and ostracized by his classmates. Sharing his misery is Yuto Itu, his only friend, who wears cat ears, and is equally obsessed with the world of games. After being forced to clean the pool as punishment for arriving late, Tutsui meets Iroha Igarashi, but he attempts to steer clear of her, as her notoriety precedes her. Brazenly blunt, loathed by female classmates, and infamous for messing around with boys, Tutsui believes that getting involved with her would cause nothing but problems. 3D Kanojo, Real Girl is a story revolving around these 2 outcasts, a boy full of emotions he has never experienced before, struggling to lay them bare, and a girl who strives to break him out of his shell. Number 1. My Dress-Up Darling. High school student Wakana Gojo spends his days perfecting the art of making Hina dolls, hoping to eventually reach his grandfather's level of expertise. While his fellow teenagers busy themselves with pop culture, Gojo finds bliss in sewing clothes for his dolls. Nonetheless, he goes to great lengths to keep his unique hobby a secret, as he believes that he would be ridiculed were it revealed. Enter Marin Kitagawa, an extraordinarily pretty girl whose confidence and poise are in stark contrast to Gojo's meekness. It would defy common sense for the friendless Gojo to mix with the likes of Kitagawa, who is always surrounded by her peers. However, the unimaginable happens when Kitagawa discovers Gojo's prowess with a sewing machine and brightly confesses to him about her own hobby, cosplay. Because her sewing skills are pitiable, she decides to enlist his help. As Gojo and Kitagawa work together on one cosplay outfit after another, they cannot help but grow close even though their lives are worlds apart.